Start streaming. Now it's detecting video. And the little button thingy says I'm live.
But I'm not seeing any video.
Now I am.
Nice.
Alright, for those of you watching the VOD, you didn't miss much. But the reason I wanted to up the resolution is because YouTube will not let you do 480p 60 frames per second unless you might be able to do it with like uploading a file if you specify really specific like tags with it, like in the file data. You can't even do that with the UI. It won't let you. It refuses outright.
Nice.
But so we have 60 FPS now.
Was it that important that you have 60 FPS?
Yes, because I'm...
The game doesn't even run at that speed normally.
Yes, it does.
Not normally.
No, it does.
Why would it? It doesn't...
Like, it doesn't matter that much because it's an RPG, but, I mean, it's not that intensive for the Game Boy Advance, all things considered. It runs in 60. That's the... You can't start arguing with whether the game runs in 60 FPS, dude.
Does the screen even support 60 frames per second?
Yes.
Does it?
The Game Boy screen supports 60 FPS. I guarantee you, 100%. I also guarantee that you're dumb.
Lol. Got me. Can you imagine only having 3 Pokemon at this point? Normally I like load up immediately, and then I just have 6 and I destroy all the trainers in my path because I can just keep throwing them at them.
Fair enough, but... Well, I like to train just, like... Maybe 6 total. So
Sure,
they're like, the more Pokemon you have in your party that you're trying to all train equally, the harder it is.
Well, I mean, if you use the EXP share, and then you just grind, it doesn't matter anymore. But that's like the cheat.
I don't want to grind. I don't even remember when they give you EXP share, like,
in the newer
kind of
games.
late in this game.
Yeah, in the newer games, it's like nearly immediately.
Yeah, in the newer games, it's basically as soon as you start.
They realize the real method that people usually use, which is grind, 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 grind.
Gosh,
What?
how many Pokemon games have you played?
A
Grinding
lot.
is not fun.
I played so many. I think I played all of them except for these titles, like the very specific archival ones.
Yeah, fair enough. How do you like survive just grinding?
It's just fun.
It's,
Not really.
Exactly.
Just do it.
No.
It's a means to an end.
No. What's the end? See the Elite Four and...
Yeah. The end is complete
Hey,
the game.
stop.
Both mine. I mean, that's pretty fair. I mean, he found them. Cheat.
Well, No, I think it's a guy. It's also
hard to tell.
named Miguel.
That's true. Nerd. Super nerd. That's like, sounds like an insult to us.
I'm super duper, dude. Let's go. Oh, whoops.
Yeah. No, this is good. You like this. So much simpler. It's too much here. Yes. know.
You know, I realized kind of recently, like in the past few years of my life, that like for a lot of file formats, the idea of like having a special format is just such an abstract concept.
There's no reason you need the extension. I mean, like,
Yeah, a lot of file types are just plain text.
well, I mean, there are binary files too, but like
There-
usually there's like some sort of magic number in there.
Well, yeah, there are binaries too. For Game Boy Advance ROMs, you have .bin, which is binary, whatever. You have .gba, you have .srl, you have everything else under the sun that you can imagine.
Well, I'm talking about like images. Those are binary files. They don't contain any text normally. I mean, they can contain some. That's metadata.
Oh yeah.
But like they have a magic number at the beginning. Like PNGs, they have PNG just right there at the beginning. Software can look at that and say, that's a PNG. You don't need the .png.
Fair enough. Do you want Kabuto or Omnite?
What? Oh.
Which fossil Pokemon idiot?
That one. It's good right there.
Do you know what you're choosing?
No, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
I can't remember which one was which.
Well, I already have a water type. Well,
Could always use another.
one of them's water rock, and one of them I thought was like water bug or something.
Both water. This is why you shouldn't have chose Squirtle.
You're so stupid. No, they're both water rock.
That's what I thought.
I'm normally a Helix guy, but I haven't played these games often enough. I don't know if I've actually even used Kabuto and Kabutops before. By the way, we're still on the lookout for beta episodes that have returned. By the way, Squirtle, you can go
well.
fucking...
Squirtle had it coming.
There's no more trains with City.
Sounds pretty sketchy, not gonna lie.
I'm going. So,
Take an L.
no, don't.
Yeah, why don't you try that?
Yeah, why don't I try? Let's try it right now.
Oh, that's kind of difficult.
I think it's just locked out in the demo. I think that's the thing.
That's probably it. I thought they said that at a certain point in the game anyway.
I think they do, like, when you don't have the Pokedex yet.
But here they're just like, no, you can't
Yeah,
do that.
they don't let you anyway.
I wonder if that's just like a flag that it just doesn't set in this version of demo only.
Yeah.
If you could manually set that, that'd be cool.
I wonder if there's like a compile time flag for
Demo or not.
demo version. Yeah.
Maybe. Only one way to find out. Nintendo stuff got leaked. Now we just need to leak all of Game Freak.
I mean, we have a lot of Pokemon source code leaked already. We just don't have source code to Fire Red Leaf.
The one version that anyone cares about.
Yeah. I haven't found any translation differences yet. Not any that I've noticed. Obviously, I don't have this game's text
Just memorized.
But I haven't seen any, like, Japanese or really bad English.
You call yourself an archivalist, but you can't even memorize all of the text in an entire game.
Well, someone else is gonna, like, watch this stream and just play alongside me and then write down every single difference.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You uploaded this ROM, yes, already? Or someone else did,
Yeah,
at least.
it's been out there for a bit. A
Okay.
couple weeks.
So then other people do have this.
Yeah. I also re-uploaded it if you're curious.
Nice.
Yeah, in the description of the first live stream, I put the action replay code for walkthrough walls, and then I said, make sure you use this with a ROM that's the right checksum, wink, and then I posted the checksum and to the ROM. I don't have a Poliwhirl.
I cannot wait until, like, 19 years from now, we are just casually playing emulated Switch games on our PCs, looking at betas of, like, the new Pokemon games I can't remember the names of.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, Sword and Shield. Are there supposed to be spaces there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, people have already kind of dissected the Pokemon. There's some other Pokemon prototypes out there that have been dissected.
Oh.
That got leaked. Of the mainline games, I mean. Yeah, there's not that many actual prototypes that are, like, interesting. In my collection, I have a lot of debug versions of final or mostly final ROMs. I have a lot of translation prototypes, and not a lot of prototypes of the actual original Japanese games. Notable ones are Gold and Silver have Space World 97 and Space World 99. Everything between those is crazy interesting.
I see.
We don't have Ruby and Sapphire prototypes. We have Diamond and Pearl prototypes, like 3 of them from... There's only a couple beta Pokemon sprites in there, but that's actually it. That's all the interesting prototype ROMs we have. Oh, hey, the thing I wrote on this Discord server got a thumbs up emote. That's nice.
Nice. Nothing like a thumbs up to say that you've been accepted.
I'm accepted, dude.
Just crave it so much.
I mean, acceptance is cool. I have to go.
You know what's cooler? Being a lone wolf that no one likes. Oh crap. It's Ash.
No, sleep. Oh, what should I do, dude?
I don't know. It's up to you.
I've really done it. What happens if all my work...
Oh wait, you finally lost?
What?
Oh. Oh,
Well,
you just accidentally
I've
went
done that before, actually, but...
Oh, what? It gives you this matchup information?
It gives you all the matchup information.
Where is this in the new games?
Hey.
I know, oh, what was the one that was like Hawaiian themed? Yes, that one. I know that in that one they actually tell you what moves are effective and ineffective after you've used them on a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. It made the game a lot easier, but I can see why people weren't a big fan of that.
I
So
can
like,
see why there wouldn't be a big fan of that too, but
I mean, personally, I'd like a toggle to have that on because I'm too lazy to memorize these sorts of matchups.
yeah, maybe. I still get confused over like what like steel and fairy and some other types. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell do those all resist? I don't know. Sometimes you just don't know.
Sometimes it's just you don't care.
I still couldn't tell you off the top of my head if electric resists water or if it is normal effectiveness. And that's a little bit important sometimes.
It could be.
So, for convenience sake, I like it. For legitimate skill's sake, debatable. I'm not sure how important that is, though. I mean, you're playing Pokemon Sun and Moon.
That's true. How important is that?
At the end of the day, you're playing some of the easiest games in the series. So, I don't know. I tried to... I got Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah.
I tried to play those when they came out, but I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Like, I got like 4 hours in, and I was just, I'm tired of this shit, because it just like, I mean, it's fine your first playthrough where it's like the whole first island, which is basically 25% of the game,
Yeah.
is a tutorial.
Well, that's just what it is.
It doesn't have to be this way.
They just gotta make it easy, you know? Appeal to them generations.
But also, like, there's just so much text and so many cutscenes and so much just telling you exactly what you need to do and where you need to go.
Yeah.
It's just annoying a bit. What? What did you do?
Rocking out to the music.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rocking out because you did something.
No, I don't do that.
I don't do things. Start. I am not going to bitch. Okay. No one else is in the Discord.
Fog.
Yeah, poggers in real life.
He is pogging. I like this. Now let me check to make sure that this image truly exists as a truly image. Crack, crack, crack. Yeah, I like that. That also will load significantly faster than what it's trying to do right now, which is... Look. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it just failed to load. That's what it looks like. Oh well. At least I got this. Which is what I was looking for.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a view attachment thing.
Yeah, but like it doesn't actually load the attachment apparently, it just didn't attach. Convenient.
Oh yeah, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, he comes back, it says he feels sorry for you. And then you get some key item.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what Fame Checker does.
Mm.
This game has so many weird features. Instead of having separate pockets for TMs and berries, they're grouped in with the key items in their own little, like, subsection.
Huh. That's weird, actually.
Yes.
I see what I did wrong. I can fix this quickly. It actually won't take that long.
What?
File. Too many of these. What? What?
What is this person like?
Why is there a sign?
No, because it says, like, what does Poke do? He has a research lab. This is interesting. I've never actually used this in my life.
Neither have I.
I guess I don't have any info on Daisy. Brock, I have some info on.
Brock's not real anyway, so...
No, but so Brock, favorite kind of Pokemon? Rock type.
I can imagine.
My Pokemon are all rock hard. What is this person like? Oh. Oh dang, I didn't realize this was like a...
Is this part of the game?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I guarantee you this is in retail. I just haven't ever... I've never used that in my life. That's actually... I like that a lot. It's actually too bad that the link cable functionality is inaccessible in this version of the game.
Oh.
The savings also inaccessible. So I don't know how I'm gonna get these Pokemon off of here, but I'll figure out a way. Don't worry.
I'm sure you
about
can
it.
do something with like editing the save file.
Well, it doesn't load a save file.
Alright.
Just editing like RAM.
Yeah,
rather.
yeah, you have to grab that up. Grab that. With quick save or something. Or you just do dump.
I mean, I'm using save states right now, but
That's what I mean. Okay, now it works. Yeah, okay, I fixed it. Now that I got this, I've got to go ahead and iterate through everything and transition from using the old system to the new one. It's gonna be fun.
Can you write a script to do that for you?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
That's what I've been doing, is just automating everything. I already have that done, actually. Just have to do it. No, that's wrong. Okay.
You didn't put out the QR codes yet, did you?
No. Because I was thinking about making a tiny change to them. Maybe actually using URL shortener service, because then that would allow me to, like, toggle on and off whether or not I'm intercepting. So, like, if I'm suspicious that someone's gonna find out, I can just, like, switch it. Like, administration. Like, if the school administration gets suspicious of these QR codes, I can just switch it back to what it used to be. And then, when they're done, go right back.
Oh gosh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's a protection kind of thing.
Yeah, just use Bitly.
No. I'll do it myself.
You can make your own URL shortener.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I already did.
That'd be cool.
A while ago now. Style mark data. Transition images. Egg.
Eat my egg.
Oh. Okay. Good year.
Alright, I kind of want to... Well...
H. Really?
Yes. I don't know. I'm gonna see what appears on this route.
Largest mask. The mask is fogging.
By the way, did you watch this?
No.
Do it.
I will later.
It's not like actual porn. It's just like it's like a PG-13 movie basically. But
it tries to push it as far as it can, I'm guessing. The
a
rating.
little bit. I mean the that's the commercial anyway. Does a little bit, but the actual game is so tame that it got like a PG rating, and then everyone lost their shit over the commercial for a game that's rated PG. Do I want a shrew?
Yes, you do.
Oh gosh, actually I don't. He's level 6. Fuck that.
You could, train it
No.
like you like to do instead of grinding.
I don't know. I'm a little upset still because my Paris isn't high enough level to stand on its own yet.
I think you should train a Pokemon all the way up to level 100 and then just release it. release it into the wild.
Is that like introducing an invasive species in real life?
Yeah, but like, this thing's super effective against everything now.
Yeah, it just kills everything. It ruins the wildlife.
Yeah.
Can Paris learn Thief? He can. She can.
It can.
Let me check his stats. Power 40. Dark type is special in Generation 3.
You didn't know
My
what's
special attack... No. Well... They split physical and special in Generation 4, so it's no longer tied to the type of move.
Mm.
It now like has its own category in the move information.
I don't know why it wasn't like
So-
that to begin with.
Just developer laziness? I don't know.
Nice.
Why not? Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it caused problems when, like, all ghost-type moves were physical, so, like, Shadow Ball was physical.
Oh, yeah.
All grass-type moves were special. So Vine Whip was special, and
Mhm.
Leaf Blade was special. You know, Fire type was special, so like Fire Fang was special, stuff like that. I mean, it's not that big an issue, but it's kind of suboptimal, I suppose. I don't know if I want to teach that guy Thief. I guess it doesn't. Thief isn't that good. It's definitely not that good. It's a her. I mean, I call everything him, but
Yo.
it's fine. When are you gonna eat dinner, by the way?
6.
Are you going to eat dinner with the special someone? Your cousin?
But, no. Just with one of my friends.
Sweet.
What? No.
Just ignore it.
You're weird. Just with a friend that I've known since like 2nd grade.
Oh, that's fair. It's me.
No.
I'm undecided about whether I'll stay here. I wonder if they'll, like, forcibly kick me out at 11, or if I could just kind of stay.
They're gonna force you out.
Well, the thing about that is that they might not. That's what I'm curious about. What kind of sound is that? Yeah, you. So this menu is way smaller than usual. Start menu,
Yes.
because it doesn't give you save or options.
Yeah, it looks a little ridiculous.
Once again, I'd like to mention that there's no way for me to change the text speed, so it's stuck on slow forever, so I just have to hold down the B button to make it go fast. It's so sad. Oops.
He doesn't like everything. I don't know what this is about.
Dang.
I see elements.
Do you think there's any fresh table gum around?
Jack? Is there? Gross.
What the fuck did I just get on my hand? Oh my god. Ew. What is it?
I don't know. Whatever it is, gross.
Is it some where it is? Where do you see it?
I don't see it.
That might, if I'm lucky, that's just fresh grease.
It probably is. What does it taste like?
Fuck you. Oh my god. That is something else. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this game's a little boring.
Because it's just Pokemon. Like, a few minor changes.
Yeah. I mean, Pokemon's fun, but... It's... Well, Pokemon's not that fun. It's alright. It's serviceable.
It's a game.
It's an RPG. I find RPGs kind of boring. Definitely doesn't help that the Pokemon story is never gripping. How long do you think you'll be out eating dinner?
I don't know. Maybe a while.
A while. Yeah, I'm as stupid as those YouTube comments I was talking about.
I know.
You know, you know me too well.
Didn't like that. 1 second. Chown. That's not what it means, but sure. It's change owner, changing the ownership of the file.
Okay.
Gotta make sure that the thing can actually read it.
It means chow.
Chown. It's not a word.
It's like town and chow down.
Sure, something like that.
Chow down at the town. Yeah, baby. Chow.
Yeah, BBY.
Are those just like red on the sides? Like they're just painted?
No. I mean, yeah, they're painted probably, but they have red LEDs underneath of it too, if you look.
Yeah, I just do it.
It's just all red.
I thought the paint was a little weird. I don't know.
I think you're a little weird.
Yes, you would be correct. Look what I'm doing right now.
Yes.
I'm running away.
Jinkies. It's this person. I don't know, it's some attachment.
No, play it.
Okay, hold on, actually, I should play it with sound. Audio. I don't know.
That's so just weird.
Those notifications, I do not care. Stop showing.
Someone made a recent post on Slack.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be interested.
No, I'm just telling you, I don't care, because I get notifications from 7 different Discord servers that there was a new post. I'm actually not a big fan of country music.
That's fair. For some reason, I thought this sprite didn't match the art style quite right, but I think it might just be...
You don't match the art style quite right.
I think it might just be my brain.
Being dumb wolf.
My dumb idiot brain. Yeah. I stand by my previous conclusion that this is only going to have minor translation differences. There's no way they were done with the game at this point, though.
When was this relative to its release?
I don't actually... So... I don't know. Let me do some in the field research. Okay. Well, this game was demoed at E3 2004.
Nice. And when the demo, or the non-demo piece.
No, 1 second. I want to remember the actual date of E3 2000. Am I dead? Let's go.
Probably.
May 11th, 2004.
That's not too much of a difference then. Possible they could have.
According to Wikipedia, so the Japanese version was released in January 2004, which is 4 months before the E3 2004. And the first version that wasn't the Japanese version was released in North America on September 9th.
Okay.
Which is... fuck. Another 4 months-ish. I just...
How far are you getting with this? Like, how far are you in the game? I don't actually...
I'm gonna estimate 1/8.
Oh. So you still have a while, yeah.
Yeah, ish. I don't know. It's... I think it might just be a little slow at the beginning.
Maybe.
But also, if I'm gonna keep, like, reading every text box, then it might be...
Yeah.
It might really just be that long. But, like... You're telling me they completed the translation in 4 months.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
And then demoed it, and then just didn't release it for another 4 months.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Well, September, that's not even, like, in time for the holidays. That's not a holiday release date. You'd release that in November. Even the latest release in Europe was October 1st. That year. Which is not a holiday release either. I swear to you, they couldn't have been done with the translation at this point. don't. I really wish I knew. That is what I'm gauging right now, so there you go. I could have probably just data mined the game, but nothing beats empirical testing.
Empirical. Just kidding.
Idiots. I know words.
You were good.
Oh, do you have that on GitHub?
No. This is just where I do editing of the source in a reasonable manner, because people complain when I don't release the source code to the client. They don't care about the server side, apparently, they just want the client. So I just do the editing on here, then I push it to the main site manually. Just because there are some dynamic elements to the site here, anyway.
Does anyone contribute to it other than you?
Yeah, there's like at least 3 other people.
Oh, that's...
Yeah. Actually, they're working on the redesign while I'm working on fixing up the existing client while they work on this before it's ready. This is just like a template of it, they're not done yet.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it. It's a nice redesign.
Blue. As opposed to just the blue.
I mean, that one's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it that much, but like...
I don't mind it, but it leaves a little bit to be desired.
I mean, it is well optimized for mobile,
Different
however.
screen sizes, yeah.
It looks identical across all platforms.
But it is a little bit just like raw HTML-ish.
With like basic CSS for rounded rectangles.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
Rounded rectangles are cool. Looking for something, I don't know what it is.
Alright, everyone, give up. I'm catching another Pokemon.
Nice.
Haven't thought of anything I want to. I also don't have a fishing rod yet. I need to get one of those.
How could you not?
I just turned down my food. To see if I can get a little bit more soupy.
That's fair.
Actually, I think I told MGVA to render with OpenGL, which is hardware.
No. GPU accelerated GPA emulation. I'm sure you can do that.
Well, I mean, isn't it already? If you're... I kind of think it is. I realize that it doesn't make that much of a difference because emulation requires a good amount of CPU.
Yep.
That frees up all the more GPU. I mean, this is using it's using an amount of GPU on par with the amount of CPU, which might be good.
Might be bad.
I honestly couldn't tell you if it's good or bad. I'm not that well versed in these things, unfortunately.
Someone like gross.
It's fun. I don't know. It's definitely less of a slog when I'm talking to a person.
Why? Because you just don't notice.
Not necessarily, it's just more fun.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm having a fun time. Isn't coding more fun when I'm bothering you the whole time?
You're not really bothering me.
I can change that real quick. Hell yeah. Finally, something that Paris is super effective against.
Nice.
So I actually stand a chance. I mean, I'm about to be super effective against the water-type gym leader, which is nice. Yeah, and also, once I catch more Pokemon, I can make stupid things. With ideas from other people. Other people equally as stupid as me. This gets really cumbersome. I'm not gonna lie. Can I save CPU power by disabling the preview?
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit, but that's okay. I'll take what I can get. There's a small but noticeable difference between 58 and rock solid 60. Oh, I see you wanted to plug in.
Yeah, I did. You could just plug that into your laptop, you know, if you have any more USB ports.
I do, I could, but
Nice.
I don't know if my laptop looks to fast charge.
It probably won't fast charge it, but it'll be, you know, better than nothing.
To be honest, I might be okay with nothing.
If you brought a C2C cable, you could plug it into the USB-C port on here and get some fast charging.
I mean, I have a USB-C cable on laptop too, actually, but I don't have a C2C
Nice.
cable. Still only one thumbs up. Let me see who this... Okay.
Atomic Desolation.
Someone
Nice.
I don't know. Rip.
At least you know it's reaching people outside of your scope. I don't know.
Oh, sure. People outside my ultra-local community of, like, a couple friends, like, give
3 people.
give or take 5 people who care. Now I'm reaching 6 people who care. Cords galore.
What are you doing? A receipt?
I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com.
On my twitter.com. I love that. I was just looking at the door to see whether or not someone's coming in, like, barge in and kick us out. Like, you shouldn't be in here.
No, I mean, on a daily basis, I'm... More likely than not, I am somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Also, I'm near the top of the YouTube search results for the Pokemon Fire Red, Green, E3 shit. So that's nice.
Nice.
Dude, every once in a while there's like one person who like randoms that I don't know and they just comment some weird shit and then leave.
Nice. They're back.
That might be me.
Could be you.
No offense to random viewers, I guess. It's just interesting. I don't know. I'm recording this for the VOD, so like 1 or 2 people can view this in the future. I mean, that's what documentation is. I'm just documenting it in video form. Really long video form. Long form documentation.
Yeah.
There you go. In other words, stupid documentation.
Yes.
No, I mean like if you made your own programming language and instead of documentation you just had like one long tutorial video that was several hours long, but it had timestamps in the description that told you how to like then it would be fine.
Yeah, something like that.
It would be great. It wouldn't. It would be serviceable, more or less. I wonder if the students are supposed to have drinks in here. Time to dispose of the evidence.
In one of their trash cans.
I'm an upstanding citizen.
Something like that. This is some intense music.
Yes. Gosh. Dude, my butt itches.
Itch it.
I will, but just like... Is that just a plastic chair thing?
I think so.
Because I sit at my desk all day, but I have a... Like, I mean, it's the chair that was already in the... It's not a bad chair, and my butt doesn't itch when I sit in it for several hours, which I do on a regular basis. So I guess it must just be a plastic chair thing. I didn't realize that.
It's gotta be.
Lucy died, dude.
I was done with it.
What happened?
String
What's wrong this time?
contains string JavaScript keywords. Includes, it says something more. Sometimes we get like dialects mixed up, and so they put
I had
contains.
2 viewers from...
One you, the other probably you.
It's just now, it could have been stupid.
It could have been.
It's 2 instances of... That's too stupid.
Nice.
Hey, do you want to go outside and greet random people on the street?
Me?
Yeah. There's people out there right now.
Absolutely.
You can go say hi, how you doing? Apparently, Drew and I, in middle school, we went,
Nice.
we went to a frickin', like a school trip or something, maybe just like a band and choir trip.
Yeah.
Whatever, to, either Kings Island or Cedar Point, whatever. Apparently there was like a big roller coaster that we didn't feel like riding, so instead we waited for the rest of our group,
Yeah.
like at the exit, but we asked people like coming out of the exit, like, did you have fun? And I think that's really awesome.
Incredibly.
This concludes my show and tell. By the way, this guy's name is Hiker Knob. I almost guarantee you that's in retail English though, because I've seen that before.
Hilarious.
Yeah, maybe they were done at this point. Maybe the first draft translation is just what they went with. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's mostly readable, it's probably fine.
I can confirm this.
I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 very small grammatical errors. I don't know any off the top of my head. They might have left in an Oxford comma or something, I don't know.
I think I like Oxford commas though.
What I mean is left out an Oxford comma.
yeah.
I like Oxford commas.
So it makes so much more sense to have it there. So that
People
way
who
you-
suck dick at grammar don't like Oxford commas, and I don't have any respect for those people, so... You know, I don't know. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but I'm good at grammar, and I like grammar a lot.
It's an audio file? Okay.
Yes.
No, I just saw an odd file format, which was SPX. I'm like, what?
An audio file.
It's an audio file? Okay. Who uploaded that? Don't care. But it's there.
You should listen to it.
I will. I'll find it in a moment.
Oh my god. You're just... This is why the server side should be open source.
What?
You're just snooping on audio files and...
No, the server side just is like how it handles the data coming at it. Like all the data that's actually on here, it's open. You can just see it all.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, except for like password hashing, so I keep that stuff secret. But everything else, all public information. Unless you've chosen to hide it, like your real name.
Can you, like
a coward.
Can you, like, find the password for user?
No. That's what hashing does. So I don't ever know, and no one else ever knows. It's hashed and salted, so like, if you just hash it, then there's rainbow table attacks where like you hash every combination of everything that matches the password requirements, which in my case is literally anything. It could be the letter A, it could be a space, it could be bone apple tea emojis.
Can it be empty?
No, that's not that. Only that. Only that. That is the only requirement I have for passwords, is that it must be at least one character. So they have a lot of hashing to do to get this, but you hash every combination, and then you have the results, and then now you just go back. If you have a hash, you just chuck it in there, it looks to see which one matches, and then you have the unhashed password. That's the only way to unhash a password. Salting makes this more difficult because you change the salt based on the user, so you would have to rainbow table for every salt as well, making it like exponentially harder to do a rainbow table attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
I understood some of that.
Yeah, anyways, the idea is, I never know, no one else ever knows. You would have to do this extremely long and complicated attack to go back from a hash and a salt to see what the password was.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Of course, if there was a vulnerability when I'm checking it, then there's no reason to even unhash the password at all, but whatever. Goodness gracious, Windows notifications. Is there any way I could remove you?
Do you have GitHub installed?
No, this is just mail. The part that sucks is that when it pops up here, you can't click there, but also you can't click anywhere where its shadow is.
Oh my god, I noticed that too!
And it's so annoying!
Maybe go in the Mail app and change your settings.
Well, it does it for, like, Discord, too. And, like, when people are sending a bunch of messages in all these servers I'm in...
You might be able to just go into system settings and disable notifications.
I mean, I know that there's, focus assist and priority alarms only, but, like, I don't want to do that. I want notifications from certain ones. It's just the ones that consistently send me stuff
then
and, like,
maybe
up.
Maybe you can disable them on a one-by-one basis.
I'll have to look into that.
You should. Paris is actually good now. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's incredible that she's good because Bullet Seed is like the worst grass type move.
Yeah. Wave files.
I really wish Bullet Seed were better, but that's okay. Oh, but it's not awful. I mean, if you get lucky, then it has a maximum of 100 base power. That's if it hits 5 times. But it's very unlikely to hit 5 times. It's way more likely to hit only 2 times, which is the minimum.
Yes.
And anywhere in between there. If it hits 2 times, that's a total of 40 base power. Which is actually not bad. 40 base power isn't that bad, but it's basically on par with, like, Tackle. Which is not that good.
Agreed.
You can do so much better. I'm just observing the frame rate.
Oh, that's probably fine.
No, I'm pretty sure it is fine. You know what I want to see? I want to look at my... Also, I wonder if YouTube has gotten better at processing VODs.
Maybe.
Or maybe it was just because my last night's stream was effectively at 480p.
I don't know.
There was not a lot to process. But it processed like almost instantly, I swear. It's weird that I think it must be the YouTube side doing this letterboxing.
Oh, probably. Probably client-sided. I doubt they would do this server-sided real-time. That would suck. Because, like, letterboxing, I've noticed that, like, certain videos, like, aspect ratio like this, on the desktop site, load like this. But on mobile, they letterbox it. So it's probably just a black background with the video on it.
I would love to find an example for you. Don't really have one. What is this? That's... I think I recorded that in 16:9.
Oh.
Rather, I rendered it in 16:9. Whatever. Rendering and recording are effectively the same thing.
It's nice. Okay, I want to show you something. I want you to compare this. Here's the image upload test. This is a 2 megabyte image. These are sent as like data URIs, which is terrible. Now, here is the same 2 megabyte image. Oh yeah! Look at that.
Okay.
Images.
Yeah.
And I transitioned all of them, so now all of these, including whatever this is, should load like immediately.
Nice.
With streaming. G keys. Oh yes. Whenever that decides it's gonna actually load.
Yeah, I imagine it's a little bit big.
Yeah. Much better. Now to push this to the main stuff.
I don't remember if these guys fight you.
I don't know. Looks like they don't.
13.
Can you have that in a game like this?
What? Oh, you stupid.
Quest. Now I desperately need to update the mobile app because it's fallen so behind. And it's like a terrible experience. So now I have to.
Do you host that on Google Play or just
Yeah,
an
it's
APK?
It's an Android app you can just get from Google Play.
How much cash money does that cost?
It's a $25 one-time fee as opposed to Apple's like $100 yearly fee.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. And then Microsoft, if you wanted to post a UWP app for like this, which I used to, it was only a $20 one-time fee.
Is that a Windows 10?
Yeah, UWP
Shop.
apps are like this. This is UWP.
The Microsoft Store.
You could play it on. You could
I don't
load
use that.
Skybark on the Xbox, and it would look ridiculous.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that. No, $25 one-time fee is better than I thought.
Yeah. It's they take the 30% sale tax, but like considering I don't make money off the app, they don't charge anything. It doesn't cost me anything. So there's that. You're welcome. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, that was in the push description.
Nice.
Infinitely faster, which is you're welcome.
So what's the logic behind loading them faster?
So previously, because of how the mobile app worked, which this has been resolved since then, you could not load actual files from the internet. So I couldn't have done this to begin with when I first created the mobile app. So to circumvent that, I did a neat little trick where you could do data URIs, which is like this. So I text your mom.
Okay.
So that's one way of sending files. And then now there is a way of, what is it? Whatever. I don't care. Base 64. No, I want ink of it. Jeez.
Did I go in the shop?
I don't know. There we go. Now, because you can't send images like text like you could this, base 64 is an encoding way of turning binary into text. And so, what I did was you take the image, convert it into base 64, and then send it to the server like this. And the server, instead of doing anything unreasonable like turning into a real image then converting it back later, just saves it like the text like this. Which is great, because now you can just concatenate it on, and it doesn't actually cause any weird binary problems. Which is still how this has to happen, they just convert it later. And so this worked fine, except larger images mean larger this, which means that this is a lot more to process now. It's got to take this text and then convert it back into binary and then chuck it in, and that takes a long time on the browser. The much faster route is, of course, to use a real image. And since now the actual app can, in fact, use real images, it loads a lot faster, because you don't have to decode the entire base 64, then the image. Just decode the image.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Misty time.
Do you need to go to horny jail? Can you
No.
believe that some kids were actually, like, actively turned on by Misty in this pixelated game?
I mean, I can.
Yeah. It's not that hard to imagine. But, like, still. That was it. Nice. It's updating time.
Alright, baby. Let's go.
Hey, BBY.
Swimmer League.
Oh. No, hold on. Thanks.
Override file system 32. That...
Yes, I'd love to.
No.
Thank you. Let me overwrite everything, please.
Discord.
Many.
Do you,
Oh.
do you have notifications on for all of them? Do you want the notifications from all of them?
I don't want all of them. I turn most of them off. It's just some of them I leave on that are like important, but also people just don't shut up and keep talking.
No, that's right.
macOS, why you gotta do this to me?
Yeah.
One person owns a Mac and this happens. I will get rid of all of them, except for .will. No, that one's important.
Why?
It's like metadata about its
I know,
positioning.
but what? Wait, what? Where is that?
This is just on the site. It's just from GitHub. I need to like get rid of those. Honestly, I should just disable ._files in its entirety from the gitignore file. But like, it's just metadata about its position in the folder, and like, that's it. It's worthless.
No, totally worthless.
There's no better way they
But
could have
how
done
does that get there?
It's just uploaded whenever someone pushes a change from a Mac.
Okay.
Because like as soon as you download the contents to a Mac, then it's all like, yo, I gotta create some metadata.
You want some metadata, baby?
Yeah, and then it just shoves it into your face, and it's like, have it. And, you know, you choke on it. That's all you have. Nice.
I was going to show you something, so I'm gonna look for it.
You better.
I found some YouTube videos from Pokepark Taiwan and Park Japan.
Oh.
I saved them in the playlist. That was an interesting thing I did one time.
One time. Once.
My video game documents. There's 27 things in this playlist. Let's go.
Impressive.
It is impressive. Here you go. Here's footage. I believe. No, this is emulated.
Yes, it is.
But it's output at the. I think this might be output at 1 or at 3 or 4 times the original resolution. Just. But yeah, so that's nice. And that's especially nice on phones because you can just view that vertically. You can just do that. That is just the thing you can do. Pokemon XD demo.
XDDD.
This is... oh god, this might be... I might have played this in 16:9. That's definitely rendered in 16:9.
Yeah.
That's rendered... This is one of my... This is like when I started learning to use OpenShot, but I basically took 2 videos that I captured and edited together. So the timing was close enough. It's interesting.
What is the left and right supposed to be? Because one doesn't look like it changes at all.
This is the distribution cart. This is the client.
Oh, is this for, like it sends the game?
No, it sends a little event.
Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Why does it say that it saves on here? Is it saving anything?
I think it actually is like saving your dog's data, so it sends that to the next person instead of this.
Oh.
Which is like a Haley Duff limited time thing. I don't know what is up with that, honestly. Why that video has 3 dislikes, I don't know.
People must hate documentation.
Well, I mean, there's just... It's just like whenever I upload something on Imgur, that shit just gets dislikes, you know?
Oh, by the way, my favorite feature of LG phones that I missed when I moved to Google Pixel was Capture Plus.
Oh, hell yeah.
Capture Plus is amazing. I don't want to save that.
No, that's good.
Also, it doesn't count as a screen capture event, so it actually does not send screenshot events to apps that normally prevent that.
Well, that's nice too. I guess I'm gonna have to keep using LG then, because I'm a debug man.
Because, like, financial apps, they don't let you take screenshots most of the time. It does not stop Capture Plus.
It does stop you from capturing, like, password screens sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. Maybe LG's just smart in that regard.
Maybe that's on, like, built-in Android apps.
Probably.
But I also found debug settings for, like, just awesome stuff. So there's a setting where you can... Okay, for one, this isn't a debug setting, but it's an app I downloaded where you can just, like rotation control, whatever. It just, like, takes control of the foreground, and you can just rotate any app into landscape.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's not necessarily convenient, and obviously the compatibility isn't always good. What's a good example? I don't have, like, any games on here. Here's the closest thing to a game.
Pokemon Go. Closest thing to a game. Oh, no, that's not Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon Smile. It's close enough. That's not look good. That's not what's supposed to happen.
It's a little broken. Just a little bit. But I'm okay with that. Oh, no, I genuinely am a fan.
I like how it has little grass things on the side that are normally visible.
Also, what the debug setting is for is that you can force any app to load in this, and then it just... I mean, it just breaks shit. Here's another app that doesn't natively support it.
It does.
Instagram. Instagram doesn't.
Check.
You should definitely enable that.
I know.
Awesome.
No, I guess it doesn't have that natively.
Awesome. I wish I remembered where the setting is, but I'd strongly suggest.
One thing I do
find
like,
it.
free for.
Nice.
I don't know if that's available on yours.
I don't know.
Free for.
Might just be my device is too old now.
What is it running?
I can load settings in multi-window, which is not going to work very well. This song is good too.
Yes.
Android 7.
Oh, ow. That is 4 revisions behind now.
Oh, dang.
At least you get the No, you don't even get the latest Android security patch.
Oh, rip.
Normally... Oh,
Well, actually...
No, you won't ever, that's right. Because, starting with Android 8, they switched how the system works and how updates work. So, like, OEMs were no longer in control of how the underlying Android system was updated. And so that allowed Android security patches for, like, 2019 to apply to Android 8. And if you were lucky, some manufacturers allowed Google to just straight up update your phone to the latest Android while keeping their customizations on top. So, like, your phone could have started out with 8 and then could now be on 11. And the carrier and manufacturer may have had to do absolutely nothing to update your phone. Which is nice. But Android
it's easier
7...
for the carrier.
Yeah.
And they don't have to keep track of that shit.
Android 7 was, like, the version right before that. So you are stuck on that forever unless you find a custom ROM or acquire a new phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there just a way to force Android 8 on this?
Yes, you would have to get a custom ROM.
I don't know. I think I might be okay for now.
I mean, 7's still widely supported.
There are signs of burglary. Really?
Huh, who'd have thunk?
You wouldn't... You don't mention it.
Hard to tell.
Well, that's why I'm asking around.
Attachment.
Oh, wait. I don't need to heal. I'm an innocent bystander, don't you believe it?
Not really.
As a fellow social engineer, no. Stupid. I don't do real social engineering. I don't do bad things. I just... You know, I'm always somewhere I shouldn't be. Always.
Always.
Always. When I'm in the elevator looking at the light and the security screws holding it in place. That is something I should probably not be doing, but it's okay.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Until I decide to get out my security bits. Which I'm not going to do, but I could.
I mean, I sure hope you don't.
There's a security camera in the elevator anyway.
Okay.
Now, if I could unscrew that, that'd be interesting. Let's go.
No, I went up to the 13th floor today, Jones Tower, to go up one more to 14, which the elevator has a button for, but does not go to. And that's where, like, the roof access is, so of course it wouldn't. But they don't have any doors stopping you from going up there. There's just one door stopping you from going out. And it unfortunately is locked. But it's a pretty good view. There's a nice little sign on the front that I need to show you that's just a little bit concerning.
Nice. Little bit.
Yeah. Can't remember. Something about, like, AT&T operating towers, and you shouldn't get within 3 feet of it. I'm certain if you got within 3 feet of it, you'd probably get burns. Very cool.
Wait, where?
On the top of Jones Tower.
Okay, what does an AT&T tower look like?
It's just a cell tower. It's just like a box. kind of thing.
Okay.
My goodness,
I
man.
don't know. I'm not that smart. You know what? I have a good idea. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're gonna have to observe. And God damn it!
What did you do?
I hopped over, dude. I'm back in the city. I'm trying to run away.
I'm pretty sure they're not coming after you.
Well, no, but... Oh, actually... So, now that I recovered the thing, their house is just forever like this.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fix it. I feel that. Who even needs maintenance? Like that song restart.
I love it. H.
I'm gonna leave him in the daycare until the end of the game.
Why?
See how big he grows.
Probably the final evolution.
No, they don't evolve in daycare.
Oh. I never knew. I don't use it.
No, that's fair. I've used that for breeding before. Should I catch something interesting?
Yes. That. Catch that. It's interesting.
I don't think you know what interesting means.
Looks interesting to me. How do you like the solar panel water pipes?
I don't know. Is there anything special about them?
I don't know. Looks to be. They're solar panels.
There's about to be. It's like, get out this screwdriver.
Nice.
This water's gonna be real special in a minute. I don't know why I'm talking about this on live stream. Police, your evidence is right here, baby. I'm already participating in illegal activity by pirating.
Wait, you pirate this?
I mean, obtained legitimately.
Of course.
Well, I'm not the one who distributed the file, dude.
Yeah, you only downloaded it, which obviously makes you the worst person.
Yes. Well,
actually, that's the official
assuming
stance.
this came from, like, the Zamis Clark breach.
Yeah.
He's already been, like, punished and shit.
Yeah.
He already went to court. Yeah. That was a year or maybe a couple ago.
I mean, like, if you ask the companies, the people that make movies, that kind of thing, their official stance is the downloader is at fault. And that they're also going to punish the uploader as well. So they're going to punish the people that put it there, and also the people that downloaded it.
I mean, I guess you... I mean, that should be your stance for business purposes, but in practice, it's hard enough to track down. I'm not sure how much it matters.
Yeah.
I will say, and don't you people out there try to find me, but...
I know where he is, I can tell you.
I keep my YouTube channel a little bit, like my screen name a little bit separate from my personal information.
Which is?
Stupid. Like, I haven't put my screen name on Facebook or stupid shit.
What is your real name, anyway? I've always wondered.
That one.
Yeah, but, like, what's the last name? I never knew.
Also that.
It's
It's
definitely...
just that again. Oh, what's your full name? And address and credit card number.
I don't know my credit card number. I do know
Me
my full name and address.
I actually don't have a credit card, I just have a debit card.
Oh, I mean, I have a debit card. That's what I mean.
Let's go.
I don't have a credit card. I should give it because I need to develop a
Sorry,
credit score.
Nick. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer. Do you know what that's from?
No. It's just funny. What is it from?
Zelda CDI cutscenes.
Oh.
Which they make YouTube hoops of a lot. Still, they still do that.
Yeah, I know.
There's still a community of people who use the CDI cutscenes, and I think that's wonderful because they're always my favorites to watch.
Hey, do you want some, like... Oh, hold on, let me open this real quick. What? Can't log in.
What is that?
What is what?
What's the conversation about?
I have no idea. This? I don't know. I don't pay attention too much.
I can't log out. It's broken. I mean, Google is fucking stupid about that sometimes.
Alright, now call out a single person here.
Hmm? So,
last time someone complained about like the speed of Stybark, which is fair, but I went ahead and called them out and added them in an announcement. And I'm going to do it again, even though they didn't complain about this one.
You're adding everyone?
Oh yeah, just kidding, no I won't. For the second time in a while.
Oh, that's the Stybark. Stybark Discord.
I'm just going to copy exactly what it said up here. But
That's funny.
Tiny change. Yeah, okay. I'll just copy and paste it.
No, that's
way.
effectively what I'm playing right now.
What?
It's copy pasted, just with a tiny change, and also like
This.
like in hex, everything is at like a slightly different offset, like a couple bytes down.
Oh yeah.
Because it's recompiled. Do I have an awakening?
I don't know.
I don't. Let's go. Oh, there's half interesting Pokemon here.
You're welcome, Laugh Ties.
Stupid.
I was gonna do something else. I think
Go to dinner.
it involved asynchronous file uploads. I don't know. I'll do it later. It's technically not a bug. There's nothing broken about it. It's just a quality of life thing.
Imagine your life being of quality.
Are there anything here that's not images or audio or video? Because I need to test the last thing, which was... It's a different thing. It's a CSS-related thing.
Nice.
I actually don't allow...
like it.
I actually don't allow many people to do HTML because, like, normally that's escaped and it's not allowed, but, like,
Yeah.
Some of my favorite things to do, because I obviously have access, is flip-flop, which was, there was another client for a while of Stybark, it was called S2. I think I have it archived.
Oh, nice.
Live.com/.
You better have it archived, idiot.
I mean, I have it downloaded somewhere. Yes, I do. Okay. This is what it looked like. It was a more Reddit-like Stybark.
Sure.
But flip-flop is a post on Stybark that makes it look like the other one using HTML posts.
That's
And then,
really, really funny.
And then I think I did it on here. I don't know if I actually got it to work on S2.
To make it look
Oh, 1 second. Yeah. To make it look like my client. No, flip-flop just makes it look like itself. Oh, well. Good enough. Yeah.
It's funny. Fix the issue.
Fix the ID issue was a meme, actually. Because there's no issue with there being IDs numerical. His point was supposed to be that, like, YouTube have random IDs, because that way people can't iterate through every single one and, like, download the content. But I'm like, there's no point to that unless there was private posts, because they are all listed in series on this front page and can be loaded all the way back to the very first post. And then you can iterate through this, and you can automate this process. You can just use the API to load all of the posts at once. And so, changing the ID system makes no difference.
Is there anonymous posting?
There was, and then it was heavily abused, so I turned it off.
How so? Sounds interesting. You should give just me permission to post anonymously. Which is...
the official guest user for Snipark, which was not actually created by me. But I just turned it official, because on the API side it stopped you from changing its password. No, it's just... most of these are fine. Some of these are actually kind of funny, but some of them were just not cool, because they were used for, like, toxicity, like DM me like a real man is one of them. But one of the good ones is this one. For a little while, Snipark actually had an address. Yeah, it's like a joke, and it was a McDonald's in the address. But some people took it a little far, and actually one school in Germany, where one of the people here lives, actually blocked it because it contained a drug reference in the comments, which doesn't even actually show up. So I removed it, but I don't think it's ever been unblocked.
They blocked Snipark?
Yeah, you can read through it. You can scroll it.
I'm...
This is probably one of the highest quality ones ever posted.
There's... Carry on.
Yeah. I could bring it up, the old address, because it's actually in the GitHub revision history. And then there was a post ID that linked to, I think it was Hugs Not Drugs? I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. There was an updated version down here. That was it. Now, I'm going to go back and look and see what the post ID was.
Wait, why was it blocked?
It was blocked strictly just because of this.
This
existed on the homepage for a little while, but like no one could...
just the post?
No, not the post. The post was fine. I didn't care. That had existed for a long time. This was embedded in the main page just as a HTML comment, so this doesn't show up in anything unless you source.
So it is actually in the source.
Not anymore.
It
was. If I go back and look at the revision
But it
history,
was actually in the source,
yeah.
And that's why they blocked it. That's fine.
Search for here.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
How the hell?
Give me the commit history. I'll just go back to the very first one because it's been there for a while.
I mean, I'm not bored per se, but are you gonna go to dinner soon?
It was supposed to be at 6. It's been moved to 6:30. So I'll just go like 6:15, which is still not too far from here. When was this posted? 2019. So then it should be in here still at this point. Okay. Browse files. Here we are. It was 608 West Central Avenue, Delaware, Ohio, which is a McDonald's that my grandfather frequently goes to. And as for the post, and it existed since post 70, say, Hugs Not Drugs, yeah. Which, this is where that joke came from. Because that joke disappeared as soon as the post list was loaded. The joke was that it had been used for drug deals, which it hadn't, and it says, see you loading its code, so I embedded it in loading. Yeah. Also, there's quite a lot of frequent references to eggs. Or just mention of an egg, really. Egg.
I should make an account called Anonymous.
Can. And then the latest mention of egg was a couple weeks ago, which was egg block.
Yeah. Ooh, I could get a Farfetch'd.
Could.
What do you think of Farfetch'd?
It's a little far-fetched.
Goodbye, have fun.
I think Pidgey's more interesting anyway.
I don't know, might get a flying type Pokemon, like Dojo or something.
Live broadcast. Whatever. WebKit sucks. Yes, the LED
Is that what
game
browser's
card.
based on? The Safari?
Yeah, Safari is based on WebKit, which is a precursor, or not precursor, like, there's a duopoly going on here. Chrome and Safari. Chrome uses a variant of WebKit known as Blink, where they make changes to it, like, ever so slightly, but then they push their changes back to WebKit. So it's like one and the same, really. It's just iOS. They make their little changes to it as well, and it sucks, generally.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yep, that's why I use Gecko, which is Firefox.
That's good. So is Firefox genuinely better than Chrome?
Actually, yes. I mean, if you want to go for web compatibility, like standards, Chrome would probably be higher because they make the standard now, which is a problem, and they suck. But if you go to HTML5test.com and check the results, Chrome does score higher, but that's because HTML5test scores you on some of the things that Chrome added themselves. Like file system API. It's a relatively new thing that Mozilla has decided kind of harmful, but whatever. Chrome implements it, and Firefox doesn't. And
What is that?
it lets you access files on the computer from the web, just directly, without asking. You can imagine how this might be an issue.
Oh my god, guys, come on. Really?
Yeah.
Can it at least, like ask first?
It might, if they decide to change the spec. But the
Can
thing is...
Firefox support it and, like...
Yes.
Just add, like, a
Oh.
thing that asks.
Probably.
Or says, this website is trying to access a file on your computer. Allow or not?
It probably does have. They'll probably do that if they ever end up adding it. But
That sounds better.
HTML5 test just scores you on things Chrome added that aren't even web standards yet. Like,
Yeah.
Which it's an unfair metric because obviously Chrome's gonna score higher when they're just making stuff up on the fly now. Like, oh, you want a blink tag again? Here you go. It's there now. And then it's now just the standard. And part of the problem is that people develop for Chrome only. So like Google Earth used to be strictly Chrome only, and then because it used like, what was it? Not NP API, that was a plugin stuff. Oh man, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Chrome's execution environment for web apps or whatever, and it's like basically compiled software instead of just JavaScript. And then finally they decided to make Google Earth actually use something like WebAssembly, which is an actual standard that exists and is supported by major browsers. And so now it works.
That is problematic. That Chrome is the standard, and also fucking Edge is based on Chrome now.
Yeah, I mean, I actually liked Edge HTML. It ran faster, it used less battery, and it was compliant. It actually did work. But people just hated Edge because it was related to Microsoft and Internet Explorer.
I don't even hate IE, to be
No,
honest.
it doesn't. It's great because, like, in low memory environments, I use Internet Explorer because it is so lightweight.
I don't actually.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't suck though. I mean,
I don't think that highly of IE.
Yeah.
It's also a little outdated.
It is outdated because they don't update it.
But hell, I'll take IE over
Chromium Edge.
Yes, I will. I'll take goddamn Netscape Explorer over Chromium Edge. Sorry, Netscape Navigator.
Yeah.
I get that wrong all the time because I don't actually use it or know very much about it. Not knowing anything about it, I would prefer it.
It's just because, like, Chrome be the big, massive memory hog as well. Like, Firefox, it's got some memory usage, yes, but it's better than Chrome. That's why I developed for Firefox, because then when you develop for Firefox, it just works on all the other ones. Because you're just using real web standards that actually exist, as opposed to something Chrome just made up. Like, yeah, we may remove this later, but it's basically canon now.
Gosh. To be honest, I would kind of like to develop for Firefox and just, like, reverse engineer Google Chrome's bullshit.
You don't want that.
I know,
Google Chrome's
but, like,
bullcrap is bullcrap for a reason.
Yeah, but, like, I kind of want to add support for Google Earth with, like, a really sketchy
Well, I
thing.
mean, Google Earth works now because it uses WebAssembly.
I know, I realize that now. Or I realize that it does now. But, like, you know, I don't know. I just think reverse engineering is kind of fun.
Well, I mean, considering Chromium, which I don't know why everyone seems to say that, like, Chrome is based on Chromium. It's the opposite way around. They develop Chrome, then they push the Chromium. Because, like, Chrome will get features first, then they'll push it to the open source variant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyways, Chromium, it's open source. Most of your changes will be there. So you can, in fact, just look at the code from Chrome and not need to reverse engineer it. You can just... It's not a direct port, because Firefox is written in Rust now. Chrome's written in C++, I think. It's not Rust, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's like, you could port most of it.
Gee, this game sure is entertaining.
I know. It's like Pokemon, but all over again.
It's a little bit entertaining. It's fun to shit on Chrome.
What can I say other than Google Chrome sucks?
It might be better that Microsoft is, like, just swap and spit with Google now. Because now I can hate both of them and I don't have to feel bad.
You could always hate Microsoft.
Yeah, but like you were just defending IE and old Edge.
Yeah, because they actually added something.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
But now I have a legitimate reason to hate.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could still hate Edge for some of its lack of compatibility. It's just like, it's mostly compatible. Their official policy was that if it didn't identically match up with WebKit, yes, WebKit, then it was wrong. And so they would try to fix that. They got really close to being almost done, and they were like, we'll just be lazy and switch to Chromium instead. Because web compatibility, even though we were almost there, we're just gonna switch instead.
That's something, man.
Edge switching from version 14 to suddenly 87. Just because they went from their naming, or their version convention to Google's.
No, it's not okay. Well, just don't use iOS. Problem solved.
Got him.
No, totally. I kind of legitimately.
Imagine, like, using a device that's basically a walled garden. And then their creator...
I'm surprised it lets you fucking upload files.
It
I'm
lets you-
surprised it lets you access the file system at all.
It doesn't, actually. It does a containerized system where you have to share from other apps, and if you try to upload something from Discord, it only lets you share from
Photos.
photos, or from the Files app, which is where you have to manually put stuff from sharing the other apps. That's the only way. You can't go into another app and get the stuff. You can't look at the device tree like you can on Linux, on Android. You can't just go to /dev. You can't look even into the home folder. You're stuck with whatever the apps give you, which is hardly anything.
I need to join the Stybark Discord server just to rip on people who use Apple.
For real, though. Apple pigs suck. Also, if you want...
Just drop support all of a sudden on
yeah, I could block
Stybark.
it. Actually,
Oh my god.
dash...
Here, wait,
collaborative-
1 second.
What? That's not where I want it to
Okay.
be. You didn't see
I
that?
thought that was gonna be like the...
You know what? For the longest time, even though I made this, I forgot this was a gradient. I always just thought it was just
Oh, nice.
plain orange. Login. And it's gonna ask me for two-factor, even though I tell it every time, remember me.
Doesn't remember you, dude.
Who are you again? Amnesiac. Cloudflare. By the way, I hate Cloudflare as a company, but I have to use it anyway because
Dude, what? What the hell does that even... I'm so lost.
firewall, web application firewall. I need to add a filter where the user agent contains. Oh, what is it that is wrong in there? I can just block WebKit.
What else uses WebKit?
There are a couple Linux browsers, like open source ones, that use the GTK toolkit that have to use WebKit because that's all that GTK supports. Kmelon, I think, is one of them. That's about it, honestly.
What do you have support for like the really old and stupid like game console browsers?
Yeah, like you can do this on the DSi on it.
Just go.
You just don't get some of the that. I could add that now. Honestly, there's no reason since they're
Well,
files.
I think for like legacy, well,
No, I could just have a button like where you just click it and it redirects you to something like and file equals true or whatever. So it's not shown by default, but then once that's set to true, then it will actually show it. So like if your console can't handle that, then it's not just there.
oh yeah.
I don't actively maintain this. I mean, there's no reason I can't.
What, the legacy version?
Yeah, this is what it used to be. Honestly, I just disabled login and registered from this because I didn't want to. But if I go to here and then I'm on like, yo, Stybark, can you spit out my session key? Says, then I can chuck that into the URL parameters and then I can just use it like nothing changed. Like, ka-chow, here I am. Now I can edit my profile.
I don't know if you should. Maybe you should take like that version of Legacy and put it in the archive. And
This will never go away.
Well, yeah, but I propose you make changes to Legacy, like to take advantage of like a couple things, maybe if you can. Like look into what the Nintendo DS browser is capable of. 'Cause that's from like.
It cannot support video. I know it can support images and GIFs and all that. It can't support video.
Sure.
I don't think it can support audio either.
Sure.
And those are the only officially supported attachments anyway.
Sure. just make your own video container. I don't know.
You want me to, like, convert all of them to GIFs, and then do that.
Actually, if you could automatically render like a 5-second GIF preview of every video, that would be kind of sick.
That's true, I could do that. It wouldn't be that hard. It's just a matter of like FFmpeg automation. But then your thumbnail wouldn't be there for a little bit. You could go to the post and it would show up for like maybe 5 seconds, which isn't that big. I mean, the frequency of posts on the site is pretty small. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, she just threw up all over that. Okay. Good enough. Whatever. Actually, no, go back. I need to downvote that.
What is... Explain to me exactly what Stybark is, by the way.
Bottom.
Give me a why should I use Stybark talk.
Don't. But it was created as a joke mostly because I had a friend on the bus. I still have a friend, just not on the bus. He was leaving the bus because he was going to start driving, and his favorite thing in the world was Reddit. And so as like a goodbye joke, me, one other person who all they did was create the color scheme of blue, blue, blue. Or no, it was blue, blue, white actually, and then orange. I created the site, which was supposed to be a Reddit clone, and it stands for "So this is basically a Reddit clone." But the thing is, I didn't actually bother to go that in depth with how Reddit works because, like, I'm not going to implement subreddits for something so infrequent posts, and I'm not going to do comment chains for like replies that are only going to be once.
Can you tag other users?
Yeah, you can actually tag people. There's a reply to button. If I go to where there is a comment, which is one of the least frequent things to happen on the site, here we go. There's a reply button, and then these people will get notifications when they've been mentioned. You can also do it in posts, so you can mention people here.
That's your Discord alternative for when Discord goes down.
Actually, no. This is my
minutes.
Discord alternative for when Discord goes down. Roomies is my Discord alternative, which actually like makes Stybark nearly useless because there is a posts feature. Yes. But this one actually had real image file support.
Oh, Stybark OS?
Yeah, long before Stybark actually did. Like, this is a real file. So people had just been using Roomies as like a CDN to distribute stuff. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
Nice.
It supports other files that aren't. Yeah, I'll upload this. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I explicitly didn't allow anything that wasn't an image or video or audio.
You know what? I just thought of a really awesome, like, image encryption thing.
Yeah.
So the only thing you do to encrypt it is just like you do like nearest neighbor, and you stretch it like many thousands of pixels so it's wider.
What's that encryption?
Well, then they have to unstretch it to see the real image, and they don't know the original width.
Yeah, but you can still see the image, it's just stretched.
No, but you can't see in its original form.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Just shrink it in Paint or whatever
No,
to like some
you-
random number.
No, you can never guess the true original width.
Well, you can get close, and then it just
No.
looks nearly normal.
No.
If you included text in there, it would be readable.
It's
yeah.
encrypted, dude.
There are followers as well, so you can follow people and not see people you don't like. Or if you're antisocial, like if I log out and log into an account I don't use for anything but testing. Yeah, I have access to school, whatever. If you go to followers, you can just be antisocial and just not have anything.
Nice.
You can load more of nothing.
I think Stybark is a cool project. If I know how to do code, then I might help you at some point.
I mean, you don't want to bother working on this old client. It's a whole lot of mess with the code. You'd want to more work on the new one. it's being worked on.
Yeah. To be honest, I might rather work on like the old version.
Legacy?
Yeah. I don't know.
Let me show you something, and that might change your mind. It's gonna take forever because SSH authentication is slow. Stybark, Legacy, yes.sjs. Because it's not like PHP, you have to console.log like everything. It's not dynamic, so like it's a little bit of a mess. Just look at this. Yeah. Though, actually, I have like the most utmost of support for backwards compatibility because Telnet that I mentioned before that Stybark has a bulletin board system. 3394. You can actually view and comment on posts from any device in the world that supports TCP, which is anything with networking whatsoever. Yeah. But also it has, let's log into this real quick so that way I can show you this because it doesn't exist on Windows. Links, go for Stybark.com. You can also connect to it over the very defunct, or maybe I may have turned it off, the very defunct Gopher protocol, which is like it predates HTTP. Yeah, okay. Very cool stuff. And then, what else? RSS. If you have an RSS feed reader, you can access Stybark as well.
Told me about that.
The idea is like every ridiculous way to access Stybark that you can think about. I have a goal to make that as a way of accessing it. And so I was trying to work on a Zune application, actually. What? What is this? Myself? Talking to me?
I'm talking to me also.
We're all the one same person.
Yeah, that. I fought every single trainer.
What a waste of time.
What a waste of life.
I know, right? I probably have to leave, but
Alright.
if you want maximum fan speed,
Oh, there you go.
you can stay here.
I was about to save.
That was good work, because that's the first time I worked on Stybark. Months.
Nice. If someone in the chat is asking me what country I'm from, it's the United States.
And I'm from Russia.
Oh, thanks. Stupid.
Yeah, this guy here, he colludes with Russians quite frequently.
Alright, I'm actually about to end stream for a bit.